came on vacation and doesn't want to return. I asked her why. She said, Papa, Dominic Lamula Mayer. I asked her for an explanation for her decision. She said it's simply magic. Dominic Lamula Mayer. She says she loved the rivers and the waterfalls. What a combination, my man. Dominic Lamula Mayer. She says she loved the Dominic. It's wholesome and fantastic. I will do everything in a heartbeat. Dominic Lamula Mayer. Madame, vous prenez pour vivre. Vous savez. If I ever go back, is to sell everything I got and to jump on the first flight because Dominic Lamula Mayer. I said no, 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 no. I'll be right there waiting for you. Go home and come back again. Dominic Lamula Mayer. She says she loved ya and the room. She loved the sugar cane, Dominic Lamula Mayer. She says she loves Gada's so Puyor and Calypso. The woman for so Dominic Lamula Mayer. Madame, au pani pour vivre, vous savez c'est Pino. Oui. Dominic Lamula Mayer. Dominic Lamula Mayer. Dominic Lamula Mayer. Dominic Lamula Mayer. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, I. Dominic Lamula Mayer. No, hey, let me tell you that now. Tonight, there, you're there for your first time, right? May I tell you how to do things that you. Yeah. Anyway, it's so much. I will start.
Yeah.
Pay for picklocking. Hey, come through. The new thing for
yeah, good evening, viewers. Good evening, everybody present here tonight. We're doing crime. Picklock with a big trap for 2022. Picklock, here am I. If you see me, no. No, Mr. DJ.
Hold on. Go picklock. Hold on. Stay on the side still.
Yeah.
Stay on the side still.
Yeah,
man. If you see me, because you see Crime Don't Pay, that is a big tune. Big up to Picklocking for his 2022 track. Listen to me. Crime Don't Pay, Picklocking. Find a thing for me. Yeah, let me know what you have for me there for Picklocking. Picklocking is down there?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Picklock with a big track for 2022. Picklock, here am I. If you see me fighting a brother, I don't want to serve time. I don't want to commit a crime. Call the police. Look the police. Jacko, you won't be a snitch. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. Don't matter what they say. Crime don't pay. What they say, they say. Crime don't pay. Pimpelele. Pimpelele. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. Don't matter what they say. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. Big luck. If you love me, you say you love me. Don't make me go astray. If you need me, you say you need me. Come, let's kneel and pray. Don't want to be left behind. Just want to fall in line. Come on, brother. Come on, partner. Happy partner. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. Don't matter what they say. Crime don't pay. What they say, they say. Crime don't pay. Pimpelele. Pimpelele. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. No matter what they say. Crime don't pay. One love, big luck. Now you see me. Now you see me. Assisting a sister. Come on, join me. Come on, help me. One to help the other. Red and blue, fall in line. Leave politics behind. Come on, brother. Come on, sister. Politicians too. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. Don't matter what they say. Crime don't pay. What they say, they say. Crime don't pay. Pimpelele. Pimpelele. Crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. No matter what they say. Crime don't pay. A message from the big lock.
Yeah, man.
man.
Big it, lock it, man. Hey, big lock. Hey, Billy. Crime don't pay. Hey, you better listen, hear me.
Welcome
Hey,
to DBS
where is
coverage of Shudong MAS Camp 2022, show number 9. Good evening and welcome to Shudong MAS Camp, show number 9. This is DBS Radio, your nation station. This is DBS Radio, your nation station. And welcome to Shudong MAS Camp, show number 9 for 2022. We just heard the Piglock, and on stage now, Big C. Big C, I just will. So we just want to remind you that our sponsors for tonight are Digicel, Fine Foods Inc., HSV Richards, Caribbean, Carlton Philip Motorpool. Let's join the stage with Big C.
Back to buy some souvenirs. Me sister picnic disappear
Yes, Walker. What a performance by Big C.
Very good, very nice performance from Big C. And just like to welcome Dominicans to DBS's show. It is actually the Showdown Mass Camp 9th edition of Virtual Calypso. And before we go into the talk that we just go on stage and see the next Calypso.
Next Calypso, Lulu on stage. Yes, and the banners will, and we just again want to welcome listeners to DBS Radio or Showdown Mass Camp Night Edition for 2022. And I must say, I have seen Triumph open and then followed by Picklock and Big C. Really big performances so far. And we expect Lulu to keep up the standard. And we really want to congratulate Showdown Mass Camp for keeping the Calypso vibes even within the pandemic. So I really want to congratulate them. I've been following them on Facebook and they have been doing a wonderful job. And I hope all Calypso lovers will listen to them on Facebook. I really want to congratulate the management of Showdown. And we'll speak a little more about that. Let's join Lulu on stage. Well, we have a little technical issue there, but but again, workers, we can use
but we'd just like to welcome people, Dominicans all over Dominica, and people in the diaspora would like to welcome you all. It's the 9th edition of the virtual show of Showdown Mass Camp, which is held at the Parade of Fashion, which is upstairs of the Parade of Fashion building. And you know and I know that it's the Calypso season, but it is the Calypso season with a difference, Edgar.
Yes, and I just want to remind our listeners that tonight we have Queen Tasha P. will be joining them tonight, Black Diamond, and of course some Triple K fame, Tazi will be joining. So we have a big night tonight.
So let's go on stage for Lulu.
Long ago, when our parents used to live in Bootsham, they had the remedy to control bed bugs. But nowadays, we IT and have plenty gum. No wonder critics call we too short to flam. They say penis really not a big thing in DA, cause it has infestation all around the world. Oh, what a low blow. Alright, terrible dog Susie wet represent Whitey Kubuli our bird. Penis invasion. Penis invasion. Penis in the town, penis all around. Jack say, "What lovely princess goodwill, all her patients run out like Jill." Penis invasion, penis invasion. The state penitentiary under attack, try pest control to bring it back. Penis invasion, boy, penis invasion. If we don't take proactive action, it will bring fatal disruption on our beautiful blessed land. Penis invasion. Hey, nane, 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 nane. Penis cabin. As an entrepreneur, I'm moving with ambition. Though sometimes penis trying to shut me down. I've come a long way, and for that I have to make tough decisions, so my business can prosper in the long run. Whilst it's true we in a cash-strapped economy, sacrifices still have to be made. High cost in airfares, Iliad we invest significantly. Do the same to combat penis tragedy. Penis invasion. Penis invasion. Penis in the town. Penis all around. Recently I rushed to this airport. My grace had the flight had to abort. Penis invasion. Penis invasion. The mass is crying and need your support. Call Leeward Islands Air Transport. Penis invasion. Penis invasion. If we don't catch reaction, it will bring fatal destruction on our beautiful blessed land. Penis invasion. Yeah, nane, 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 nane. Penis in the mattress. Awa! Put it in this one. There's a boss phrase commonly used on the radio.
youths are the pillars of tomorrow. Where's the foundation that is laid before we depart from this earth? So this dream can be coming to fruition. As day by day we are going on the talk shows, billionaires already have joined their plans. Executives, time to wake up, shake up and smell the coffee. Next the party, the youths will have majority. Venus invasion, Venus invasion, Venus in the town, Venus all around. The youth say they like to be speak and span while attending all their functions. Venus invasion, Venus invasion. But the Venus and giving them a chance to explore with the audience. Venus invasion, Venus invasion. If we don't take proactive action, it will bring fatal disruption on our beautiful blessed land. Venus invasion. Wait, nane, 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 nane. I see.
What about Lulu?
Venus Caban.
Venus,
Venus in the mattress. Yeah, man.
Again, another wonderful performance. Lulu, Penis Invasion. You know what's a penis, workers?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you rose in Roseau and you're raised in the ghetto, you must know what penis is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of us, I mean, we pee in bed.
Yes. By the way, we just want our listeners and viewers to know that the show is brought to you compliments of Digicel, Fine Food Inc., HHV Richard Caribbean, and Carlton Philip Motorpool.
Edgar, so far we have seen like the show running very smoothly. The DJs King Dice, and so far we have seen Triumph. We saw Big C, we saw Picklock, and then we saw Lulu. So far so good. You know, it's the opening of the season. Sometimes you have to get your feet wet, and we're just going through the motions sometimes. But it's a good night, great evening, moonlight.
And next on stage,
California.
Lady S, a champion in the virtual competition last year. Let's join Lady S on stage.
His occupation was to say what people never say. They say, he have verbal diarrhea, talking all around like he don't care. On the talk shows, on the streets, everywhere. Never can substantiate, yet so many tolerate. Once it's not there, they don't mind what they say. They say, but never have the facts. So I looking for them. You're losing weight, it's AIDS that causing that. Yes, I looking for them. Talk to a guy, they saying is your lover. So I looking for them. Dressed in red, you supporting labor. So I looking for them. They know all the ills and the prescribed pills. Always pretending that they know what's good for you, but you can never see them. They always know what they say. They say, they say, they say. They say, they say, they say.
Lady!
Oi, what's he doing? Madam, written and composed by Ian Jackson. Madam, no one cares about getting the facts. They say, they always believe what they hear someone else say. They say, they don't worry about media, never read a newspaper. Their whole life depend upon hearsay. They always have advice to give, but if you ever take heed, you'll be eating the bread the devil need. They say, but never have the facts. say they never complimentary about nobody. They divide and create enemy. They know who's bisexual, straight, gay, crooked and all. They's the greatest criminals in this country. They say, but never have the facts. So I looking for them. You listen to it, it's a cousin dance. Messiah, I looking for them. Talk to a guy, they say it's your lover. So I looking for them. Dressed in red, you supporting labor. So I looking for them. They know all the ills and the prescribed pills. Always pretending that they know what's good for you, but you can never see them. They always know what they say. They say, they say, they say. They say, they say, they say. They're tired to say. I'm looking for them.
Well, I myself.
True Calypsonian in all form. I mean, you see, she stayed there, they say, and you know, they always say, Wackles.
Rumors, rumors, rumors. They say what they say. Let them say. And that's Lady C. Lady C, remember last year? Everybody
Lady
said.
S, Lady S.
Lady S, sorry.
Yeah.
Lady S. Lady S should have been in the finals last year. You know, there was a lot of talk about that. But she looked like she's back and heading there this year.
She's
Let's go.
growing and growing and growing. And Wackles, I hope our viewers, we just want our viewers to share the live and let other people join on Facebook and join this a very good show. You know, you can see all the Calypsonians are in good form. It look good. I mean, they have done it 9 times. Everybody is so comfortable and so relaxed. I mean, and everybody so well dressed, you know, to fit their song and their part. So I must compliment the Calypsonians and compliment Shodong MAS Camp for great work.
That's right. Shodong MAS Camp. You know, and I know that we will be part of that Shodong MAS Camp team. Of course, we are still technically a part of that team. But they're doing good work over the years, and we've seen that from year to year they grew from strength to strength. And just like to welcome those people out there in the diaspora. You could share the views, share it to other people, let them see what you're on. You know, this year we're in the sort of new norm, Edgar. You know how it is with the COVID, the situation, and we have to adapt accordingly.
Well, yes, I agree we have to adapt, but we must know that COVID is with us to stay. And we have to find creative ways, like Shodong is doing, for us for entertainment, for example, because the entertainment industry got a heavy blow from COVID, and therefore we have to find really creative ways. People must take their vaccine, and people must get tested regularly to ensure that we can at least come back to some semblance of entertainment like we used to have it before.
And that's right. We know all over the world what is happening. We know that we are in a pandemic situation. We know there's the Omicron. We know there's the Delta as well. So we have to do what we must do to get rid and to see this COVID behind us.
Well, yes, as I tell you, I think it's going to move from pandemic to epidemic. You know that, so we must survive, and so we wear our masks, we follow the protocols, but we, as I say, get tested regularly and take your vaccine to help protect you. I mean, now we have a booster. I'm encouraging everyone to take your booster so that, you know, if by chance you get COVID, that you do not get a deadly blow, because we have lost some of our friends, regrettably, you know, as a result of the virus. And we are hoping that we don't lose too many people. So I want to encourage everyone to take your vaccine and to take your booster and to ensure that you test regularly so that you do not infect other people.
And Edgar, you know, numbers don't lie. You say what you want, numbers never lie. And we see the numbers, we see what's happening to people, and we have to go with that. We have to go with the science, and the science is the fact. And we must go by that.
And I agree, Doc. And as we say, we just want to remind our viewers and listeners that this broadcast is brought to you compliment Digicel, compliment HHV, which is Carry Bear, and also we have Carlton Motor Pool as one of our sponsors.
And it looks like the next Calypsonian on stage will be the Soul Puss. You know Soul Puss, always a veteran from Marigot and always performing. One of the best voice Calypsonian in Dominica, I dare say.
Yes, and I agree with you. Soul Puss is a really, really good Calypsonian. And I felt that he missed the crown 1 year, you know, when he had a good opportunity. And I guess that to me, I'll make an excuse for him. I find for someone who was going for the crown, he was overworked. All day he was busy handling his business. And as a result of that, the pressure of the night got to him. But he's a really talented Calypsonian, very silky on the stage. You know, and let's join Soulfus on stage.
Man is Lord and Master of this universe. So of all man endeavors, the people must come first. The world has seen leaders fallen because they forget the people are the masters. They have everything in their hands and still lose out because they forget serving people is what power is all about. Man, so they let their greed and ambition make them forget what's their mission. They let money take control of them. We have seen politicians spend millions and still lose the election. Cause the respect of the people is stronger than money. Stronger, it decides your fate. It's the people, not money, that makes any great leader great. Sing! Goodbye! Power and opportunity, they go hand in hand, and money does make man stray from their mission. Then all of their campaign promises, all of their concern for the masses, take second place to greed and ambition until they ensure their own self-destruction. Man, so they let their greed and ambition make them forget what's their mission. They let money take control of them. We have seen politicians spend millions and still lose an election. Because the love of the people is stronger than money. Stronger, it decides the fate. It's the people, not money, that makes any great nation great. When will our leaders learn their power is an illusion? No man stands on his own. Respect of the people is what comes first. It is the people who cast the votes, because on the eve of every election, when their power done, it's back to the people they bound to love. Man, so they let their greed and ambition make them forget what's their mission. They let money take control of them. We have seen politicians spend millions and still lose an election. The respect of the people is stronger than money. Stronger, great, leader great. I sing, I say this, I sing. Sing.
Goodbye. Warm today.
That was Soul Puss with his sweet melodious voice and his big tune, the one I felt that he should have won the crown in 2011. But guess what? That year Tasha P had his big song too, Let the Children Be Children.
And
that,
she won.
And she won in big time.
And became the first female monarch.
Yeah, and I think she's coming next, you know, from what I'm gathering. But we want our viewers, as we say again, we want to remind them that tonight that we want our sponsors are Digicel, Carlton Motor Pool, Carry Bear from Wichich, and Fine Food Inc. You know, for beautiful companies, thanks for contributing so that our listeners can follow Calypso on the #1 station, not only in Dominica, but the #1 radio station in the Caribbean.
And tonight, just to remind listeners, we have 11 Calypsonians lined up. So far, you have seen about 5 or 6 of them, and there's 5 more to go, including the King Dice himself, who is also the DJ, doing a very good job as an MC. And Edgar, very impressive with him so far.
I wanted to mention that thing, that when Dice leaves Calypso, he has another profession. I mean, such a wonderful. On stage is Tasha P, 2011 Calypso Monarch. Let's join her on stage.
Good night, everybody looking live. Big up MAS CAMP. Hear this. There was a time, there was a season when things were really absurd. Woman had so much to contribute, but still they were not heard. But the chains of bondage soon were broken, and we have denounced that fate. Now we have conquered, yes, we have risen, and have taken our rightful place. Everybody know, we standing up, cause it's woman time. Sing it song, woman time, drummers and Calypsonians. Sing it song, woman time, drummers and Calypsonians. Woman time, architects and physicians. Woman time, plumbers and manners. Sing a song. No more in the kitchen, sing. No more. Or in the bedroom waiting. No more. Staying up to see what he brings. No more. Waiting for the phone to ring. No more. Right now it's woman time. Sorry, we got we own SUV. Let me see everybody try. Boom. Here we go. One time. It's like we design just to make baby and to populate the entire earth. Parents kept their girls at home while their boys went out to roam. But we woke up and smelled the coffee and realized this should not be, cause we are blessed with the ability to be what we want to be. Everybody know, we're rising up, cause it's woman time. Woman time, architects and physicians. Woman time, musicians and designers. Woman time, pilots and managers. Woman time, astronauts and designers. Sing a song. No more in the kitchen, no more. Or in the bedroom waiting, no more. Staying up to see what he brings, no more. Waiting for the phone to ring, no more. I say it's woman time. It's we who running the business. Here we go. Hey, boom. One time, boom. Now hear this one. Since we asserted our independence, some men really got scared. They were so used to bossing us around for this change. They were not prepared. So now in every nook and cranny, women display their authority. We controlled the judiciary. electricians. Woman's time. Our time to wear the crown. Woman's time. Fed up of the same sad songs. No sense we can't take no more. Wet up from us it. No more. We ain't got the time to waste. No more. So all them fellas, put on yourself straight, yes? No more. I say it's woman time. I say no. Give me what is mine. Everybody know. Hey, 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 hey. Boom. Let's try. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Now everybody at home and everybody here, tell me what time is it? Let me hear you.
Woman time.
I'm not telling you what time is it? I say it's woman time. Let me see you now. Jump up, jump up. Woman time. Hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. Woman time. Let's try. See ya, see ya. Woman time. Let's try. Hey, woman time.
Woman time, and I see all the viewers on Facebook. Woman time, and even those at the home listening to DBS Radio. The woman time. It's really woman time. Really good performance again by Tasha P.
Definitely.
And I think she deserves another crown. She needs to get another crown for that ability.
That's right. The best, to me, the best performer in high heels I've seen on stage. And also Tasha P, veteran, started in the business, really going through the ropes, singing in choir, on stage, singing in swing stars, lead vocals. So Tasha P came a long way. It's in the genes, as I say, coming from her father, you know, the Fredo. And Tasha P is always somebody you expect high levels, high singing, and high competitive.
Great rendition and great performance by Tasha P. And I not only I hope Marja Jefferson, she has a new married name now. I hope she didn't hear you about the high heels performance on stage, because she's another woman who does very well with heels on stage.
That's true.
You know. So workers, we have had, I think, the first round of the Calypsonians, and Tasha P brought down the first round really well with her performance. You know, and as we were saying,
but we have one more. We have the mass eruption on stage. Let's go and search for him.
Yes.
Yep.
The opposition on the Linton, saying I guilty by association. From since FBI, arrest lapsing, he saw them fellas giving me problem, sending me letter with sarcastic question, saying I guilty by association. Ask me step aside for what? I don't have no tie with the FBI. Who tell people that I must step aside? Who? Why some people think that I must abide? Why? Who says time for me to back in my seat? Who? When my 5 years in office not even yet complete. Why? You see, they're making problem for me as PM. From the time they arrest absent, now they're sending me letter with sarcastic question. They better prepare to face my lawyers, and I'm making sure I sue them fellas. Jan, give it.
Mask eruption, boy.
Give me. Now listen. They have it saying, insinuating that I have something secret with lapsing, showing my picture over in Asia, cutting a cake and signing papers. But nevertheless, some fellas insist that I as PM must back it office. To me that's madness, and for their rudeness, I'll make them fellas pay for their vastness. Who tell Lennox that I must step aside? Who? Why opposition think that I must abide? Why? And who says time for me to vacate my seat? Who? When my 5 years in office not even yet complete. Why? You see, they making problem for me as PM. From the time they arrest absent, now they're sending me letters with sarcastic question, man. You better prepare to face my lawyers, and I'm making sure I sue them. Give me. As Prime Minister, I want to declare to all journalists working in the media, get your facts right, make all your research when questioning me as the Prime Minister. Some say they real me, some can accuse me, some say they want me to make big jail scene. Now they understand, now asking questions, they making motion to see me go down. Who tell people that I must step aside? Who? Why some people think that I must abide? Why? And who says time for me to vacate my seat? While my 5 years in office not even yet complete. Why? You see, they making problems for me as PM. From the time they arrest absent, now they sending me letters with sarcastic question, man. They better prepare to face my lawyer. I'm making sure I sue them fellas. Do you remember the letter from Lennox? Who tell people that I must step aside? Who? Why some people think that I must abide? Why? And who says time for me to vacate my seat? Who? When my 5 years in office not even yet complete. Why? You see, they making problems for me as PM. From the time they arrest absent, now they sending me letters with sarcastic question, man. You better prepare to face my lawyers. You know I'm making sure I sue them fellas.
Sue them!
Yeah. Love you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
A very good performance by Mass Eruption. And while we're at it, I want to big up some of the people on the Facebook Live. People like Junior Serra, Alison Michelle, Saifinia Bellot, Noreen Joseph. People like Charisma Paris and Laser Norma Mary. She said hello to you, workers. Laser Norma Mary.
Oh, tell her hello. Hi. How are you doing?
Also Beverly Johnson and Jolina McCoy. I want you all to start to put your fire sign on the live and share the live. And those who listen on the radio, you can join us on Facebook, DBS Radio Live on Facebook. Join now because there are a huge number of people on the live.
Definitely. We just heard Mass Eruption singing, asking the questions. Who or why? Let's go back on stage for the next Calypso.
Oh, King dies! 9-time Calypso King dies.
Crisis in the country, way back.
it. Will it. Will it. Go. One time.
President of Mass Camp is on stage now to join guys. Let's join me on stage again.
Listen, you have to get in my pain. You see that you back in me up and sing. You sing it. Or better than you get all the old thing. But you shot soon. To me, I shot and I told her away. When you shot, Baba. Leadership crisis. Hey, Baba. An epidemic of power sickness. Baba. Yeah, man. Some have the talent and skill, but not the desire. Those who lack the quality seem to have the fire. And since there's the moral standards and ethics are not required to lead, then it's no wonder man with the worst behavior who disrespected their forerunner. Everybody want to be the leader. So who is the leader? Who is the leader? Boy, show me your leader. Follow your leader. Show me your leader. Come on, show me your leader. And follow him, follow him, follow him, follow him, follow your leader. Follow your leader. Hold on. If he brings you prosperity, follow him, follow him, follow him. Not if he leaves you in misery. Meanwhile, he and his posse making all their money. See how you there? You know, you see, you know. I realize it. Madam President! Parties crumbling, supporters grumbling. Wait, Papa. Wait. Madam P, hear this. From all overseas, contenders coming. Wait, Papa. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Is it that they care so much? Oh no. Or is it the gold rush? The power and privilege to plunder and pillage. No declaration of assets, no corruption, legal process. When their term is over, and since Dominica nurture the world's youngest prime minister, everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody. So who is the leader? Who is the leader? Find your leader. Find your leader. Show me your leader. Show me your leader. Come on. Follow you. Come on. Follow you. Come on. Follow you. Follow you. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. If he brings you, if she brings you to prosperity, follow you. Follow you. Follow you. Not if he leaves you in misery. Meanwhile, he and his posse. Oh my gosh. Come on. Kaiso. Shalom Mass Camp Virtual 10, man. Every Friday. Oh. Yeah, man. Guada people, if you're looking, big you up. You don't know. New York. Mother Earth in tears from all leaders. Desperation and destruction everywhere. A good leader has to be a disciplined follower. And where there's no no honesty, people going to suffer. And because leadership offer opportunities to conquer, is money, woman and power. But if the oath of office demanded priestly behavior, I wonder who would be a leader. So who is a leader? Who is a leader? Come on, find your leader. Find your leader. Show me your leader. Show me your leader and follow him. Come on, come on, come on. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. Follow your leader. If he brings you prosperity, follow him, follow him, follow him. Not if he leaves you in poverty. Meanwhile, he and his party making all their money. Olaja, Olaja, Olaja. You like that there? Olaja. Black D, Black Diamond, where are you? You close? You ready? Because you're coming through, you know. Come on. Bye bye. Ude. Did go do that. Are you there? Yeah man, come to room.
Yes, what a performance by the 9 times king, the best in the Calypso business. And we want all his fans on Facebook, like people like Alex about Blessed Child and Viva Look. Show your fire sign for the king, man. Let's drop the fire signs. You know, Junior Alexis, Cheryl Joseph, and everybody on Facebook. Just drop your fire sign for him. What a performance by King Dice. The best is, as we say, 9 times king. And, you know, we just want to remind our listeners on the radio, on DBS Radio, that our the program is brought to you compliments Digicel,
Fine Foods, Inc.,
Carlton
Phillip,
HHV, which is Caribbean. You know, you know, the workers, I mean, just share the live, man, and the live has been shared, and I see the numbers going up crazy. You know, just keep on sharing the live, because we are having a wonderful event here tonight. All the Showdown Master Calypso together with Tasha P, the only Calypso monarch in Dominica, and also we have one of the Buyo champions, Tazi, will be in the house a little later. You know,
of course, we know Tazi from Triple K fame.
Yeah, and the big song, Put Your Foot in the Corner. Watch your foot in the corner.
And
you
I
know,
just say that I'd just like to big up Mr. N2O Benji.
yeah, Ambassador Benji. Ambassador Benji and Ambassador Asa too. Doing some really good work, change for change.
Definitely.
You know,
we have on stage the next Calypso and coming up with Black Diamond. We didn't see him last year, but he's back.
Another master in the business, and you know, into the soca business too.
That's
creating
right.
all his albums and so. You know, put some really good music by the Black Diamond.
And Black Diamond is the son of Joey Lloyd and the nephew of Jerry Lloyd. So let's go on stage for Black Diamond.
Yeah, singing Pit Toilet, I think. Yeah.
Get it. Long before the days of my birth, they were digging toilets in the earth. The kind of stuff inside of it make me wonder why man playing in it. And they don't want to quit. They take advantage of hard economic times to promote this debauchery and wicked crime. Old and tired partners they can find, paying young boys to go behind. They digging in pit, toilet, delving in all kind of human. Watch it, digging in pit, toilet. Big boys in position supporting it, putting out money, proposing to boys, while the powers that be making noise. Labi Sodom Salabotier will bring judgment on the earth, digging in pit, toilet, boy, and your toilet, Lord have mercy. Till and day, give me. Give me. Get this.
The nature of the toilet seems to me makes it only owner-friendly. Violation of its elasticity leads to gross incontinency. It makes man flow so free. So while they're walking around and playing bold, a whole lot of pampers being sold. The sickness they carry from near put the whole world under pressure. They digging in pit, toilet, man does man to get to it. Digging in pit, toilet, man does fight on man to go in it. But glory to God, he is all wise. Notice exactly where he placed the eyes. If affection was meant for behind the head, he would have put the eyes somewhere back there instead. But they
Black D!
Block your toilets. Lord have mercy. Till and day. Sound it!
Hey, Black D, come boy, come! Hey, easy, hold it, man. Hold it!
Black Diamond. And Black Diamond is the one I felt that should have won the crown again. The pressure of the competition got to him. And then he made a mistake in the semi-finals, I think it was. You know, with that big song. You know, and but again, we won the crown to let the fire. Brontal, I see you. I also see you, Joanna, and Margaret Wallace, and Margaret London, and Theresa Regis. Share the live, please, so that more people can come on the live and see what Showdown Mass Camp is doing tonight.
I was sick at home, couldn't go to college. Policewoman called with an open message about a young lady who had lost his cell phone. When it disappeared, Diamond was in the zone. She know damn well that I didn't do no wrong. Arrest me with no explanation. Maybe it's the man she has that care, turn she on. Or maybe she just loved the Black Diamond. So pat me down, Madam Officer, pat me down. What you searching for? Pat me down.
Hey, Madam President.
Headquarters.
This is inappropriate action.
Man under heavy manners. They say that the gender war has reached a new stage, and woman now taking advantage. So you could roll your sexy bumper from my toe to my tongue, cause I young and I'm strong. Give me. Beep bop body bop boom body. I don't lie, you know I'm strong. Bibbidi bop boom body. Give me. Is everybody right tonight? Yo. Get it. I don't want no fuss, I don't want no riot. Don't want my head bust, so I stay quiet. They give me one call, so I check my lawyer. Come and release me from Madame Dracula. You wouldn't believe who was she, right hand man. Constable midget Calypsonian. Want to come and press all positive youth man, but can't even pass elimination. So pat me down, Madam Officer, pat me down. Come a bit closer, pat me down. Right here in headquarters, pat me down. Man under heavy manners. They say that the gender war has reached a new phase, and woman not soft like bygone days. So you could roll your sexy bumper from my toe to my tongue, cause I young
And a long
Yeah, man.
pat me down.
Pat it down.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know.
Blackie!
Give me.
Pat him down, or you have to be told to black it, pat him down.
Give me the baby back, kumbade.
Ding, 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 ding. What you don't know is the Showdown Mass Camp Virtual. Why? Why? Pat me. Pat me. Pat me down. Hold on. No. Yeah. Yes, sir. Easy, DJ Smooth. We don't know. And I say DJ Smooth. Yes, man. Hey, so much thanks for being with us right there tonight.
Yes, Rockers, and 2 big performances by the Black Diamond tonight there.
Very good, very good. We missed him. We missed him for a year, and he came back. He sang two of his greatest songs. I know. You know, one where I felt he should have actually won. You know, but that year he was
Pressure.
fantastic.
Yeah, but
So-
I wanted to big up my auntie Sonia Williams and my ambassador Lauren Banis, my friend, born a day. Her birthday is the day after mine. I also see Margaret Wallace and Angus Mills. And I want to big up everybody who is supporting the vibe. Give us some fire, man. Black Diamond needs some fire. Light up Facebook, man, for Black Diamond. Light up Facebook, man. What a performance by Black Diamond.
Definitely, the show is running very well tonight. You know, it's the first time DBS is on at the Showdown Mass Camp for 2022. And as we're on the eve, don't forget that it's also the birthday of MLK, Martin Luther King, coming up soon. You know, it will be a holiday in the United States. So let's celebrate that as well.
And I was just saying that I would like to say happy birthday to Mr. Speaker. Today is Mr. Speaker's birthday. Joseph Isaac, January 14th. Today is his birthday. So I'd like to say happy birthday to him.
Oh, well, you know that we are Capricorns. We are the GOAT. So, you know, we are born in these times.
I didn't realize you were Capricorn.
I am.
Okay, so now let us take some words from our sponsors. So, you know, after all that fire and that heat, we'll be back with you in a while.
Go loud for radio stations and trending podcasts from Dominica, and level up with Playgo for the latest movies, TV series, and local shows. Enjoy a 7-day Prime bundle at only $32 with 49 gigabytes of dedicated data for premium access to your favorite app without touching your any use data. That's a total of 59 gigabytes. Activate a Prime bundle in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Yo, what's up?
Bro, if you're wrong any top-up vendor, put $20 Digicel top-up for me. Right now it's tight for me to leave them.
You know you can do some of these transactions on your phone?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Go to My Digicel app. If you don't have it, download it. Here's the directions. Launch the app. Press top up. Enter your number. Press continue. Then you put in your amount. Press checkout. Then select the payment method. Debit or credit. Then press pay now. You're done. That's it.
God, sir, thank you. Boy, you sung it just like a radio ad.
Ha! No problem, bro. I hear that all the time.
Top up, purchase plans, or send credit using the My Digicel app. Get it now from Google Play or Apple Store.
Digicel.
Time to chill and the store chill. Choose a chill and the store chill. Chill with flavor, like orange and lemon lime.
Bro, if you're wrong any top up vendor, put $20 Digicel top up for me. Right now it's tight for me to leave them.
You know you can do some of these transactions on your phone?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Go to my Digicel app. If you don't have it, download it. Here's the directions. Launch the app. Press top up. Enter your number. Press continue. Then you put in your amount. Press checkout. Then select the payment method, debit or credit. Then press pay now. You're done. That's it.
God, sir, thank you. Boy, you sung it just like a radio ad.
Ha, no problem, bro. I hear that all the time. Top up, purchase plans, or send credit using the My Digicel app. Get it now from Google Play or Apple Store. Digicel.
Yeah, yeah, we love the vibe. Refreshing every day, cool like island breeze. Forget your worries, come chill with me. Angostura chill, Angostura chill with flavor.
Distributed by Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brands.
Time to chill, Angostura chill, choose a chill.
Beep Disinfectant Spray is certified by a U.S. EPA compliant lab to kill the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Beep Disinfectant Spray is now available in a convenient travel size can that travels everywhere with you. Beep for a happy, healthy home.
Distributed by Fine Foods. Tired of the hassle of searching for egg trays? Then look no further. Fine Foods Distribution now has pulp egg trays available for sale. Whether for commercial or residential use, we have 12 and 30 hold-up pulp egg trays for distribution. Ensure that you have a steady supply of pulp egg trays from Fine Foods Distribution. Call us on 617-6342 or order via Click and Collect. Fine Foods Distribution, your local agents for pulp egg trays.
We'd just like to welcome you back to the 9th edition of the MAS CAMP, Shudong MAS CAMP, held at the primitive fashion. And tonight I'm in Edgar Hunsker, and the show is very well tonight. We're going on very well. And so far we have seen a sort of first round of the MAS CAMP show, and that's going on pretty well. So far we saw Mass Eruption, we saw Triumph, Picklock, Big C, Lulu, Lady S, Soul Puss, Black Diamond, and Tasha P, and the King himself, King Dice. While we get a special guest, Edgar by Tazi of the Triple K Band, and there's a next song coming up.
Yes, well, we have a next song of the Calypsonians. I mean, if you see backstage is on fire. The Calypsonians are all enjoying themselves, and I hope you are enjoying yourself. It's time to have your party, have your carnival. It's Friday night. Start carnival in your room, in your bedroom, wherever, in your kitchen, wherever you are, and enjoy really good calypsos. I also want to big up Sylvania Bellot again. Justina James. I see Curtis Matthew has just joined. We have Ronald Charles from Newton, and I want to say happy birthday to Azalea St. Louis. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Happy birthday, Azalea, and Virilia Bruno. And I also want to big up Shirley Morder in Atlanta. She's listening to the radio live on the internet. She's in Atlanta now, and we want to be Edith Ambrose. Big up. So, workers, it's a wonderful night, and as we say, night number 9 of Showdown MAS CAMP virtual tent. And I mean, I followed about 6 of them, but tonight is super hot. There is some kind of energy. Calypsonians are in form and ready to sing. And I mean, everybody that's really put on a good presentation tonight.
And of course, we kind of looking forward to your feedbacks out there from the diaspora. Keep bringing you're sending your fire to the phones and share the program. Share it out so that people could listen out there in the diaspora. I know Dr. Margaret Wallace is there. I want to say good evening to her. We're from the same sign as well, Capricorn people. and we want to say it's our time this time.
Yes, I agree with your time, and Leandra Landa is a Capricorn. My daughter Usamari Hunter is a Capricorn. You know, so I mean, and they say that Virgo and Capricorn make good friends. I know Hostel, who works in next to my office, the Prime Minister's office, is also Capricorn. So there are a whole number of good Capricorn people. So it's their time, and I want them to enjoy themselves, you know, and to big up their chest. All Capricorns, big up your chest. It's their time, you know. And as I said earlier, share the lives. Shirley Sims, I see you. I want to big you up. Auntie Noreen Joseph, I big you up already, but again, I want to big you up. McIntyre Lane, Foucault and Bowers Lane is more fire, yes. But look fire on Facebook. And you can also drop your love signs too, not just the fire, but we want all the love. Just all in the part of the business. And the artists are coming back again. We're going to have another round again.
We have before we do that, we have Tazi on stage. Tazi is up for his special guest from the Triple K fame. And let's go on stage to hear Tazi.
We can survive the struggle. We will die straight. That's how it is. The new normal. Drop it, DJ. Yo! So in the meantime, whilst the COVID-19 doing its thing, we still standing right here in the world, in Dominica, you don't know. Yo! Come on! What? Yes! Boom! Hey! Yo! Still standing here! Sonic! 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 Hey! Here we go! Yes! You don't know! Come! Yeah! Hear me now! One Jaja we way, all battles being it way. Success is we prize.
Mr. Hunter, what you say?
It's Batman, you Batman. What? Well, it's a photocopy. What?
I see.
Original. It's Russian. Everybody play the same.
Whoa!
The same. But when you listen,
Yo! Wheeler. Yo! Will. Wanna big up Dicey one time? Come
Big
there,
up Tarzan!
Come the Dicey.
We still standing!
Respect young people.
Man.
Wanna big up Dicey?
Yeah, big up
Make this
Dicey.
possible.
Yes, I.
You don't know big up to the mass camp one time.
Yes, I.
Big up to all the sponsors and them.
We
making
still
this
standing,
possible.
boy. Yeah,
we still
man.
standing.
Yes, sir.
No matter what the COVID try,
We understand.
we can fall.
Human beings, we understand.
One thing I
Yeah.
see, you see me and you,
Yeah, man.
we know where we stand.
We know where we stand.
We know who we are.
Tassie, don't bring that in there, man. Please, no, man. Tassie boy. Look at Edgar there, we boy. Tassie boy.
Edgar?
On DBS.
Eh,
Edgar there.
Edgar
we
there.
have to be careful.
yeah.
We have to be careful.
Let me get-
We still standing. Moscow.
Anyway, I know you at home, pull up chilling, and checking what does it doing that now? All in already. All in all, it's there already.
Trademark.
All in all, it's there already. I see Jack here come down, nigga, and take out this shit. Everybody checking. What, Jack, you looking good? Well, Taz, you looking good with diabetes, eh? Very good. Yeah. That's super back. Drop it, smooth.
Yo!
What?
But we
Here we go. Whoa. Yo. What? That's big smile. What?
We on the road, and we didn't come here to play.
What we come to do?
We come to mash them up. We come to tear them up. We come to rough them up. We come to mash them up. We come to tear them up. We come to rough them up.
Move. Yo. Hey. Wow. Yo.
And we didn't come here to play. We on the road, and we didn't come here to play. What we come to do? We come to mash them up. We come to tear them up. We come to rough them up. We come to mash them up. We come to tear them up. We come to rough them up. Hey!
Say we tired and we fed up of them evil ways.
Yes.
Like the outlaws and the bandits and them renegades. They want to take over your soul.
Take over your soul.
But they shall not prevail. I pray for protection for me family. Goodness and mercy shall always come forth.
What?
And we should never fall.
Whoa.
Tell them the writing's on the wall.
Hey.
We family. Let them know for me.
We family.
We always stay. That's how we stay. We always pray. We family.
What? We family.
Tell them, Tassie.
Why is it nice? You got this song tonight? My dear, Can I get some tonight? Yes. Wanna get some tonight? Can I get some tonight? Wanna get some tonight? I wanna know. Yes or no? Yes sir. Yes sir. I wanna know. Yes or no? New York giving me some. St. Martin giving me some. Yo. London giving me some. Yo. Dominica. Yo. Can I get some tonight? Wanna get some tonight? Can I get some tonight? Wanna get some tonight? Yes. I wanna know. Yes or no? I wanna know. Yes or no? What? Boy. That's why you say you passing the beans, passing the beans. What? Let's go.
Yo, careful who you roll with.
That's right.
Careful who you smile with. Because some of them are pretend.
Talk to them, man.
But they ain't. They are not. Go killer. Sample.
I don't trust nobody. I don't make no promises.
I don't trust
nobody.
Show them mask and control them. What? You don't trust me. I don't trust you. You don't trust me. I don't trust you. You don't trust me. You can't trust me. Yo, not eating my nobody. I not drinking my nobody. Not eating my nobody. I not drinking my nobody. Yes.
I don't trust nobody. Say I don't trust nobody.
What? Yes. Yes. Whoa. Yes. That's a killer. Mr. Kid on Key. This is the new normal right here. Virtual. Yo. TK baby. Yes. You just move while you're there. Why up there? Swing it down, swing it down. Yes. What's the nicey? Swing it for him. What? I'll do it for TK there. Ready? Shock back and watch it. Watch it. Shock back and watch it. Watch it. Shock back and watch it. Watch it. Watch it, guys. Shock back and watch it. Shock back and watch it. Shock back and watch it. God bless her. 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 Yo. Wow. Mass camp on fire. Fire. Tell somebody. Yo. What? Yo. Ladies, watch the wine. Stop back and watch it. 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 Don't bless her. Don't bless her. Don't bless her. Don't quarter. Don't bless her. Don't bless her. Don't bless her. We like to say, run the country, run the country, run the country, we are go. We like to say, yes, we're doing that, we're doing that. We have to take a foot. We're on the wood. Run the country, run
Round the country we must go. We like to turn. Round the country, round the country, round the country we must
Turn it.
What?
Yo. Spoon, give me something juicy. Yo. Right now, so we're gonna give you something juicy now. Let the hands blow. Yes. What? All the new massive. Here we go. Wow. Soul pussy the dance. Yes. What? Easy sweaty right inside here. Here we go. I talk up to some man. What? You don't know. Get ready. Yes. Sonic. Yeah. Come in again. Here we go. Sounds nice. Wow. Juicy over here. That's right, it's juicy. Get ready, baby. Here we go. Here nice. Here we go. Killer, I thought they say you're making rhythm. Well, Killer making rhythm too. Big man, what go? Yow. Hey. Smooth. So why is it dancing? Get ready, ladies. Here we go. Girl, you refreshing the way you whining your body. But like the weather, yeah, you're making me first. Don't be no stush, girl. I want a root, girl. What's your intention? Answer this question. So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? Take your food, take your food. The rhythm juicy. Yes. The rhythm juicy. 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 Yo. Bring the juice. Bring the juice. Bring the juice. Yo. Juicy, Lucy. What's the ashman? Hey. Bring the juice. Slippery and wet, baby. Slippery and wet, baby. Yes, ladies. Slippery. Tazzy, where you? Look me. Girl, come and get it. You will never regret it. Sweeter than sugar, but the dip in that can best on the floor, girl. I'll hit you raw, girl. As your position, answer this question. So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? So do you want me to come and whine on you? You know why? The rhythm juicy. 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 I got to go. Let's go there, jump there before I go now. Jogger juice. Big juice, lime juice. What? Juicy nice. What's the nice and juicy? What? Whoa. We gotta move. Yo. If you went in for normal, that's the new normal. Yo. I gotta move. Walk like an Egyptian. I'm moving on like an Egyptian now. Yes. Juice. Alright, I'm moving. Dicey, I'm moving.
Rockers, what a performance by Tazzy. I see the place, smoke in the place, fire catching the place. Facebook, light up fire for Tazzy, just light up fire, what a performance. Big up Kendall Laura, I see you on the scene, I see you on Facebook. Big up Jelani Robinson, I also see you there. You know, and all the Booyah lovers, what a performance by the Tazzy.
Well, when I saw him the first time, Edgar, I thought he was going to take off his shirt, and then he did on his second song.
Well, all the ladies on Facebook was asking for the shirt to go up. You know, so he had to take out the shirt. You should see the amount of fire.
Well, every time Tazzy comes around, it's always fire. It's like Triple K coming around, you know. And I just like to big them up because Triple K is a band really leading the way in terms of promotion, in terms of bands, promoting DA outside. And I'd like to big them up and to big up Triple K, the rest of the guys, you know, doing good things. So DA.
And I want to congratulate MAS CAMP though, because the root of Booyah is Calypso. You know, everything Kadas, Booyah, everything coming from Calypso, and it's nice that MAS CAMP could be so creative and bring in the Booyah as part of the business.
And they're doing a good job that I did tonight. You know, I really like the way, I mean, under the circumstances that they're trying to live up and do the things that are very good, and I love that.
And Waka, we did a Juve last year. And that Tazzy performance, you know, I could imagine myself on the bayfront and Chipuke just bend the corner by the post office and coming down on the bayfront and Tazzy in full flame, you know. That's really good vibes, you know. And I also want to big up Signal Band too. I hope they'll be featured soon also at MAS CAMP because a really big band coming in big time, especially Shelly. And I see Anwar also is producing some really good music, you know, together with the young lady. What's the young lady name? I can't remember, but very good performer, beautiful young lady, and she is doing really well. And and I really want to big up Signal to one time.
That's right.
But no, Triple K, just have the vibes. They have been doing it for over 25 years, and they are now an institution in the Booyah business, and they must get due recognition.
And I know while we're there, a lot of people might be saying, boy, I wonder whether we have a carnival next this year, or whether we'll have a Juve. I'm not sure about that, Edgar, because it all depends on how people are vaccinated, if the vaccination is going on, and whether we can get that sort of herd immunity.
Well, Miami had something, and you had to be vaccinated and tested. So I don't know if the government wants to do it, but my advice would be to do the same thing, But Triumph is back on stage for the second round.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's join Triumph on stage. I think he's going to sing a new song too. So let's join Triumph.
Let's go ahead.
Well, Triumph have willed again, but we let us thank our sponsors, Caribbean, HHV Church and Company, Fine Food Inc., DGCell, and I want to big up Wadix one time. Wadix playing a big role in what's going on. And I mean, when I was in part of MAS CAMP, Wadix was one doing the ads for me, and Wadix have done a lot. And also Wadix, and I'm going to do a music award thing, which is a great thing. I've been calling for that long time, that that we give the people in entertainment their respect and for their hard work, be awarded for what they have done. And I want to congratulate Wadix and Jerry Williams for the work they are doing, and I want the public to support the event, vote for all the different awards,
I call Wadix the guy that never sleeps. But let's go on stage to hear what's going on.
Yes, Lady S is on stage making some speech. Let's join her.
Just gone. And Calypso is part of it. Calypso Artist of the Year, Calypso Song of the Year. Some of our Calypsonians have already been nominated, and you can go to www.creoleheartbeat.com/Dominica Music Awards, and you can nominate the Calypsonian that you want on there to be the winner for... Oh, Dice, you're already there. Just letting you know. Oh, I can leave you out now. I already nominated Dice. But if you want, nominate him again. But yes, so tomorrow you have up till midnight tomorrow to nominate whoever you want. I'm speaking about Calypso, but it's all the Dominican genres. So Booyah is also part of it. Kadas is part of it. Okay, so people, don't miss the opportunity. And there will be other press releases, and we're going big on this. We're voting for our people. All right, Dicey? Big on this. Yes, Dicey, big on this.
Yes.
So let's go and Triumph on stage now.
Yes. Leave this song a bit. Listen. Especially dedicated to the stalwarts of this nation. Yes, sir.
War one to a nation who never respect but preserve its culture, only to showcase talent for the visitors, naming things after politicians, state young sportsmen and civil servants. But what about the cultural stalwarts that put this nation right on top? Because we'll all lose if we don't promote our cultural elders. Yes, we'll all lose. Do away with Windsor and Queen Victoria. Yes, we'll all lose. Generations will be lost for sure. So let's all win. And our house returning to all win. Okay, boy.
Okay.
People who have done lesser, they put buildings up to their name. What about House of Culture? Cause the Arawak have no name. We know the Canada Braves defend wing, and we know the Chiefs' identity. Now that the house renovating, I suggesting a rechristening. Because we'll all lose if we don't promote our cultural elders. Yes, we'll all lose. Do away with Windsor and Queen Victoria. Yes, we'll all lose. Generations will be lost for sure. So let's all win. And our house we changing to all win. Okay, boy. Alvin Bully designed the flag, the nation greatest symbol. Rhoda and I rode the play, one in Miss Lily, and many more. UNESCO chief advisor, the first cultural chief, songwriter, painter, and artist. That's why his name stand out like this. Because we'll all lose if we don't promote our cultural elders. Yes, we'll all lose. Do away with Windsor and Queen Victoria. Yes, we all lose. Generation will be lost for sure. So let's all win. Our cause we changing to all win. Okay, boy. Chubby Gordon, Ophelia, not even the legend Joe. Up to now they can find a place to immortalize their memory. The Maruna, the Sanota have no name. Antipollans still worthy of mention. Now that a never-ending renovation, I suggest our name will be positioned. Because we'll all lose. We don't promote our cultural elders. Yes, we'll all lose. Do away with Windsor and Queen Victoria. Yes, we'll all lose. Generation will be lost for sure. So let's all win. And our house we changing to all win. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Triumphant!
Yes, sir.
You know what, triumphant? Hey, we have a big man in our country that his name is Mr. Alwyn Bowley. And this one I suspect is dedicated.
By triumph there, we will all lose. You know, so let us change the losing to win. You know, I mean, it's something you have to work a little more on, but I mean, it's very interesting. So, can the Laura ensure that we call his cousin name properly? Her name is Tasha Laura. So let us ensure we correct that.
I was going to do that.
Yeah,
I was going to do that.
Yeah, so I want to big him up for that. You know, and I'm also, I mean, I cannot get over the well, we have Big C coming up next, and you know, Big C have a big song, one she sang a couple years ago. So let's join Big C on stage.
Oh my God!
Oh yes.
man.
Big C! Oh my
Very
God.
interesting composition.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Section 43. The man have vibes.
Yeah, she have a vibes.
Yeah,
She have a vibes.
Yeah, and she has a vibes.
Yeah.
And the man have a vibes too.
Yeah, man.
Section 43. Everybody want to understand section 43.
I like the mood of the calypso, the way she sang it. You know, like Big C has shown us over the last couple of years that she's making some great improvements.
Really improving.
Confidence.
Yeah, very
you
comfortable
know,
on stage.
Very powerful on stage.
Yeah,
you know?
very comfortable. And
Yeah.
she love. You can see she love her song.
And I can tell you that her husband is behind her. Yeah?
Well, her boyfriend for now. I said husband yet. I guess they'll turn husband soon. And wife. But it's her boyfriend for now. Oh, you see how he's dancing and enjoying the performance.
If you have one motivates, I know.
Yeah, he's the manager too. So, so he's ensuring that she does. But she really has improved. Very comfortable on stage. And she liked the song. And I like the song too. I like the humor in the song. And that's what Calypso is supposed to do. Nice, decent, and nice. But, you know, but we know about it's topical. You know, the man has a lot of vibes. You know, the night has a really... The night have a really good vibe.
Look, Dice asking, who's the guy with me?
Well, you know, Dice is my boy, you know. Dice and I are boys. We give each other a really good job. So I want the job, you know.
Dice, you have vibes.
Well, I know I have vibes. so if Dice have vibes, I agree I have vibes. You know, but it's a wonderful night.
Wonderful night, yeah.
Calypso is raining nicely tonight.
Going well,
yeah.
And you see a lot of big guns here, you know. I mean, it looks like this year's going to be like a tight year. And of course, there's the other tent coming up soon. That's the swinging stars tent.
Yeah,
that is
Stardom, yeah. And I've heard some calypsos, and I must tell you, this year I have some really interesting calypsos. The calypsos seem to have done their homework from last year, and they are ready to put on a big year for us.
So
Next on stage is
for
Lulu with a new song for 2022.
Lulu! I used to want to be a pal rep, but that was back in the days when pal reps stood for respect and service to communities. But nowadays, it's like a dirty phrase when a supporter says, "This is my pal rep, my pal rep, my pal rep." He is afraid of his leader. My pal rep, my pal rep. We does lie down together. And when comes to lying, not even the Prime Minister can ever lie better than my pal rep. Boy, da da dee da da da. My pal rep to like them more than me. When your pal rep come to your home before, tell them Lulu. People used to say you bourgeois. Today when this misfit come to your door, you don't even want to answer the mama kaya. They arrogant. All women they see they want, and none of these pal reps can keep their business in their pants. What? My pal rep, he does malpally his leader. My pal rep, he's a sucker and a ducker. And when comes to ducking, not even the Prime Minister can ever duck lower than my pal rep. Ooh, My neighbor's battle rep was first to admit being a battle rep today not fun. Cause it's only when the PM speak in public the cabinet does get to know what is going on. And the hypocrisy and the stress stealing we, I guess that's what we are paid to be. A puppet battle rep. Ooh, my battle rep, my battle rep. He is a promise breaker. My battle rep, my battle rep. Both eyes on mother and daughter. What? And when comes to giving vep, I bet no other battle rep can ever go vep for vep like my battle rep. Ooh. Da 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 da. Come on. Yeah, man. Lulu.
Oh my goodness.
Who's my pal rep? What do you think, Workers?
Well, he's talking about his pal rep and probably what he thinks of him. You know?
I find he's giving his pal rep a lot of blows. Vep for vep. He laugh.
He's just saying it like it is. That's his opinion anyway. And I guess
where is he from now?
You don't know Lulu? Lulu is a guy from Tarish.
Tarish.
Yampis.
Oh God, I saw him for his pal rep.
Rosanov.
We budget. I did not say that. You did.
That's my family. That's blood.
Yeah, I did not say that. And the pal rep, I don't think he doing vep for vep.
But so far so good, you know. So what you're gonna see in the second round is singers, Calypsonians doing the new song,
introducing the new song.
Introducing the new song.
Yes.
One thing we didn't big up the DJ. DJ Smooth is the DJ for tonight, and you know DJ Smooth doing a good job as usual. You have to big up DJ Smooth.
Yeah, and I wanted to do that because it's not just a good job, an excellent job to hold it together, really holding it together well. You know, hardly have technical issues, you know, and everything seems to be going smoothly. You know, the artists are very comfortable with him, and everybody is doing very, 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 very well, you know. So I
like the way
DJ Smooth.
I like the way the show is being executed. Dice is doing a great job as the MC, and as you said, Dice has another profession going for him.
Yeah.
So all is well for Dice.
I also want to big up Frederica J. Riley, as the president. Also people like Bianca Roberts as the fans, people like Steve as the fans, Valda Henry. I saw Rosanna around, Dominica, you know, all these people for keeping Mass Camp. Because we started Mass Camp in 2007. We started with Pat Aaron and I, and then it evolved. And I'm happy the way it has evolved. You know, I find these people have done really, really good work to keep it alive, you know, and I'm very, very happy that, you know, 2007 to now is how many years? I think it's about 15 years. Mass Camp is 15 years old and growing stronger every day, so I'm very, very, very happy. And I'm so happy to see Dice have graduated. He seems to be now in management of the camp, and he's also doing a very good job as MC tonight, you know, and as I say, when he give up on guys, he can become MC. Let's pick up Soul Puss now with his brand new song for 2022.
Yeah, and before we pick up Soul Puss, I just want to say good evening to the Duncan Store, our next companion, which you will see soon on the things. I want to big him up.
And Cecil Joseph, and as well as Daryl Tittle joining us at some time too.
Let's go on stage right.
Champion farmer. under siege. Sing. Brand new.
Brand new. Brand
Sing.
new.
In my days, I used to drive Land Rover, but today I take a bus to go everywhere. To you, I'm just another troublemaker, going to view a teacher or a doctor, then go talk to a trucker, a builder, or a contractor, then talk to any bus driver. And if you're still not sure, you really need to see a doctor. It's about that olive branch you sent, not about opposition to government. See, to come down from a business owner to a beggar, waiting on a monthly check, government welfare. What? This is no way for a man to live. Can buy a stove, cannot afford a free. And am I expected to forgive while we still living on the sea? This one is brand new.
Brand new.
Mass Camp.
New tune. New tune.
Flesh and blood can hardly keep their faith, but I expected to keep mine. While the masses are growing poorer and poorer, you want to have everybody living in fear, harassing and arresting the youth of this land. Police abuse of power and position. Now you're blaming everything on Lennox Linton. The longest rope must have an end. And the longest rope must have an end. It's about that olive branch you sent.
Olive branch. Olive branch.
Not about opposition to government, to come down from a bourgeois to a beggar, waiting on a monthly check, government welfare. This is the way for a man to live. Can buy a stove, can buy a for the free. Now I'm expected to forgive while we still living on the sea. Sing! Come here, I see. Right
Workers, interesting calypso from the Soul Post. continuation of, he always in a political realm, hard hitting political calypso, and he's back in this realm again this year. I think this one have us Under Siege or something. I haven't heard the title yet, but I guess it's something Under Siege or something.
That should be the title.
That should be the title.
Under Siege.
Yes.
And obviously, what I find about that song is like, the melody song like you've heard it before,
Well, I'm not ready for that mood yet. I think tonight is the night. Let's enjoy the night and let's enjoy the calypso. Big up Caesar in Paul. I see you live on Facebook, and to big you up my sister. Keep praying for me, But I really don't want to be discussing that yet. We'll get into analyzing a little later, But tonight is a real lovely night. I mean, it's an interesting song, as I say. Soul Post is a political commentator. He has taken that role and he continues on his journey to sing his political songs, which is his opinion, and which and he have gotten some good songs. The Power in People was a powerful one, and I think he's trying to get back that form. He hasn't gotten back to that form yet, but he's trying to get back to that form. But
well, so far so good tonight. We've seen the first round went very well by Calypsonian sang some of the old songs, and now in the second round, what you're gonna hear is a lot of new songs, 2022 songs.
And I find so far something good.
So far so good.
Yes, so it seems we'll have a very good season this year.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether they will continue, but I suspect that will be the modus operandi where we'll have backup music accompanying the singers.
Well, I'm one of those who's pushing that for us to make the 10th more exciting and more interesting, and I like the fact that Mass Camp is trying to make it a little more exciting and more interesting. And especially when you're in a virtual world, it's difficult to move a crowd. That somebody in their living room sit down, you have to come good to move them. Like Tazzy took out his shirt, and I would like to see the artist dress according to the song. Next on stage is The Explosion. Curtis Joey Lloyd is going to do a performance, I guess, tonight.
We haven't seen Curtis Lloyd in a number of years, so he's look like he's back in 2022.
Well, I love his creativity in writing, and he's one of my favorite Calypsonians.
And also one of the best dressed man.
Oh, he comes big. When you see Joey's on stage, he dressed. You see him in his red hat tonight and his golden jacket, well dressed, tonight for the occasion. He understands he's virtual and that he have to please his crowd who's there looking at him virtually. So I love that about Joey. Joey is ready for the light camera action. Always ready for the big show.
A very good writer of calypsos, does his work seriously.
And I remember one of his big songs, To All the Girls I Love. That was creativity. And
he had some about the eruption, something about the eruption.
Yes, but To All the Girls I Love, this one did it for me. Really, and again, he lost his voice and he wasn't able to perform it. And I was very disappointed, but very creative piece of calypso by Joey Lloyd, Explosion.
So in spite of everything, Edgar, we've seen the show must go on. So let's go and search for Joey Lloyd.
True. When I hear the tipping wine by you, maybe the consistency of pasta in the brew makes somebody like it more than you. But if it's me they find, even the girl wine, holy water couldn't wash my sin away. And it wasn't me who ordered the ministry to give me forgiveness right away. Is you not say she too young? She like soft drink, she can't handle strong. That is what you think 7 years now to do. And they never tell you she was taking the wine from the pastor too. Till and day, la day, day. Mama yo, hey.
Since you don't even like macaroni, you in pasta business to make money. Since they give you house and motor too, it's like you married to the thing for true. Still I couldn't understand why you get a fit after you make all your big profit. Take care of the bottom line is what pasta do. Only that it wasn't just for you. If it's me they find, giving the girl wine, like you river couldn't wash my sin away. And it wasn't me who ordered the ministry to give me forgiveness right away. Is you that say she too young? You know she likes soft drinks, she can't handle strong. That is what you think 7 years now to do. While she working for you, she was taking the wine from the pasta too. Hey, deal and day, la di ay. Day. Mama yo, hey ya. Day. She was a good girl as far as we know. That young lady never was a wino. But you always leave she in the factory, trusting her to handle the machinery. First it was a little taste, the tip of the tongue. When it reached the waist, all barriers crawled down. Every time she tried to stop, she getting in a jam. Evil spirit aborting the program. But if it's me they find, giving the girl wine, I couldn't talk in church on Sunday. And it wasn't me who ordered the ministry to give me forgiveness right away. It's you that say she too young. You know she likes soft drinks, she can't handle strong. That is what you think 7 years now to do. While she tasted the brew, she was taking away from the pasta too. Hey, explosion! Day. Let's hear it for MAS CAMP, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for King Daddy. Hang on! Day. People say it's partly your fault, Cisco, but you'll always be the last one to know. Don't ask if she ever drank on Sunday. Get them negative thoughts out of the way. After all the hurt, my dear, after all the pain, it's time to go back to work again. And remember the good book said the number 7 is complete. After 7 years, she finished with it. If it's me they find, give it the little wine. No 50,000 for my birthday. And it wasn't me who ignored the assembly for not forgiving me right away. It's you that say she too young. You know she likes soft drinks, she can't handle strong. That is what you think 7 years now to do. Baby, she had a loose screw to be taking away from the pasta to explosion. Hey ya, day, mama yo. Kaiso. Hey ya, day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And you will hear the explosion in 2022 because the trio, we have a trio back. Oracle, say it, man, say it. And explosion will be in 2022.
And that was the explosion returning to the Calypso ring in 2022, singing one of his old classic Pastor's Brew.
Yes, I'm Workers, and you know, you see the performance, the wine to go with the wine, the pasta wine. You know, really, you know, and I'm happy that Explosion is back, and Black Diamond and his daughter. You know, we need these people back in Calypso to bring back up the Calypso. You know, all the good Calypsonians to be back. You know, so wonderful job for. Well, let's join Explosion on stage, singing some of his new Calypso.
From east to west and north of the country, Lion Bridge is the gateway to this city.
True.
Well, all who think that being in charge was so nice, realize it taking dedication and sacrifice.
Plenty of love.
Never thought that it would turn out so. It would have a time they would want to go. So I can feel it all around me. Something's happening in my country.
True.
With all them prayers that mommy sent up there. I thought by now our dead burden would be clear.
It's true though.
Yes. I used to think we were heaven bound.
Yeah.
And nothing could ever go wrong.
For
But
him?
one sheriff said
Yes.
that he live in tongue. And Olayu Bridge is falling down. Okay, then gentlemen, there's more Calypso.
Kaiso, thank you very much. Explosion, man. Thank you very much. Give that to the lady right here. That's it.
Interesting Calypso for the Explosion. Liu Bridge is falling down. Something like Spiral, London Bridge is falling down. So I guess he play on Liu Bridge is falling down.
But as you said that, guys, it's good to have guys like
Explosion
back in the ring.
I love his writing, the way he writes, the way
because we
he
need
put
those
his
kind
lyrics.
of writers, those kind of singers, these guys that can deliver real calypso and song like calypsonians, you know, and Explosion is a good example of that. Of course, it is in his blood. He's the brother of Jerry Lloyd. He's the father of Black Diamond, and that speaks for himself.
Yeah. Well, and as I tell you, I like the creativity. You see the art in writing. It's not just about just political speech, but you can see that he takes his topic and he creates around it, you know, and the way it builds up, you know.
And the use of language, you know.
Yes.
Like the use of words, you know, the fitted words, heaven bombed, you know, those kind of things here in Black Diamond. So it's good to have him back in 2022. Tonight is a good night out there. It's a full moon out there. It's not a full moon, I'm not sure, but it's moonlight, bright night. Very great night in Dominica.
Very beautiful night, no rain.
Unlike where you are out there in the diaspora, I know some of you, if I start talking about the weather, you look for American and Airlines tomorrow morning.
Well, one thing, they can enjoy the street calypso during the weather, you know. So what they must do, who takes one or two wine can have a wine. You know, next on stage, you know, as I tell you, Tasha P should win another crown. Because such talent, you know. To me, she's the female Dice of Calypso, you know. And I think, you know, she need the material to. I felt when she sang that song, the exercising song. Remember it?
Yeah.
Treadmill. I felt she had it wrapped up that night, you know. I mean, but JD had two wonderful performances too. So
and great presentation.
And great presentation, yeah. So I think that kind of edge her out. But she needs another crown for that kind of work and performance. The last time she won the crown is in 2011. That's a very long time.
That's right.
For such talent, you know.
You know who we haven't seen tonight? We haven't seen the Bob. I'm not sure whether he was there all along, but we haven't seen him. And we are expecting the virtual king to make his appearance.
Well, I heard the Bob saying he's not a virtual king. He's a Calypso king. You know, and I agree he's a Calypso king.
So let's go on stage for Tasha
Treadmill.
You're not ready yet. For the amount of people I seen inside, I find
No, don't say that.
As in, even if small amounts, the big amounts, small amounts, for the number of people here, small amounts of people here, you should not be standing like this for treadmill. Because I'm sure the people looking live right now, the 7,000 people inside are wanting that watching now.
Well, let's talk to him, Chasha, because you know the police.
All you have to remember, treadmill is 90 degrees off the ground. Okay, people, we ready?
We're ready. Yay! Yeah, she have a nice shoe, you know.
All right, DJ, let's go. Are you ready now? 2, 4, 6. Teeny tiny boy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. You get that job, you want it so badly. You're equipped with education and personality. In the future, you see upward mobility. Early to work and late to leave, doing what it takes to succeed. But promotion is for backbiters and the party supporters. Whoa, oh, oh, you're disappointed, yet still committed. Hoping one day, everybody, you will get promoted. Let me see your legs in the air, like you wanna. Putting on the effort, giving on the time, but you are just a you have moved to the dance world on your legs are moving, your body's working, but you are just we're going nowhere. Sing it out now. They should tell you early. They don't want you, they don't need you, or they let me hear you. Somebody else. Teeny tiny boy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. You're in love with that special someone you consider a lifelong companion. The question is, does that someone love you? And listen, you try your best to do things right. You try your best to satisfy. Then you realize your best is never good enough. Whoa, oh, oh, you keep determined, you keep pursuing, but it's like a greasy pole. You climb it. Let me see everybody now, like you wanna. Yeah. Putting on the effort, giving on the time, but you are just sunset. You ain't moving to the dance world on. Your legs are moving, your body's working, but you are just you ain't going nowhere. They should tell you early. They don't want you, they don't need you. Let me hear you. Or they prefer somebody else. Hey, boom, shut. Teeny tiny boy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. You are an artist in the music industry, trying to gain respect in your country, and in time to be known internationally. Writing, composing, recording, performing, sacrificing, hustling, still big contracts are for the artist promoters imported. Whoa, oh, oh, you keep producing, you keep working, hoping the next contract is for you. Everybody at Mass Camp now, like you wanna. Putting on the effort, giving on the time, but you are just
The power of the woman. The power. This is what you call performance.
Tasha P always expected to do her best.
Facebook, please let go some fire for Tasha. Tasha need fire. Drop the fire, man.
Drop
I
the
love
fire.
fire, man. Drop the
Noreen, I see
fire.
you
What
dropping
the
the fire.
performance, man. Show appreciation for Tasha.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to big up Clement Anthony Luge out there in the United States, sending out greetings to you. I know you're listening too. And Tasha P, you know, we expect that from her. You know, she's a veteran. She always performs at her best, and she's doing it again this year. We haven't heard a new song. Obviously, it's been worked on, and she'll release it soon.
Yeah, and while we're at it, let's big up our sponsors, man. For those on the listening radio, we have Digicel.
You have Fine Foods,
agents to carry bear.
And of course, Carlton Motor Pool at Fokole.
And one time we want to big up Wadix.
Big up to Mr. Wadix.
And to Mr. Cecil Joseph, the manager of DBS Radio. And we don't forget Kimara Ito, acting program manager.
That's right, not forgetting Ivo JBL, I know you're out there listening as well.
And we always forget the technical people because we have our technical team keeping us there together, and we have to big them up, you know. I mean, the technical team working very hard to make it happen. I mean, look at the clarity
headed by Mr. Dean
on Facebook, you know. The clarity is great, and I want to big up the technical team, Mr. Nicholas Dennis and Mr.
Dean.
Yeah, these guys are
Honorable Dean, I call him.
Yeah, well,
I see Derrickson not there. Derrickson must be listening out there in the United Kingdom.
Well, I call him the Dean of the Cathedral, though. That's how I call him. You know?
Yep, want to big him up. Yeah, and of course, the show is moving smoothly, Edgar. It's the 14th of January 22, and we're in the center of the city by Parade of Fashion with the 9th edition of the MAS Camp.
Yeah, and as we said, boss, it's good for Calypso. It's good people can enjoy some Calypso in their household, in their safety of their household. I mean, this pandemic has had everything under pressure. You know, and I call in on the sponsors, you know, to assist MAS Camp to even make it greater. And also when Stardom starts their own, and also to the Calypso Association too, when they start the competition, please support them. I mean, things are very tight. They're not going to be making money at the gates, so we need sponsors to come to help to make the event even bigger.
Yep, and I'm supporting that wholeheartedly. Let's go on stage now for Lady S.
their votes, they will suffer. To the outside world, everything nice. Nothing but sugar and smiles. And we're living in your paradise. But behind the scenes, we all face demise. It's like you are the Antichrist. We suffer, that's just how it is. But of course, you will deny. It takes to ration our meals. It takes to destroy your will. It takes to control who you follow. My gosh, my people, be careful who you vote. I'm preaching to ministers.
What?
I'm preaching to senators.
You sure?
I'm preaching to all leaders about the mark of the beast. To all the politicians, suppressing all opinions and jailing all who resist. But I tell you, that's the mark
God, the beast.
of the beast.
The beast.
The beast.
The beast. The beast.
Stop it. Hey! Calypso, this one's for you.
Thanks so.
What a very special art form with judges so deep in religion. Yet if you go to the next round, then you're guilty by association. To the outside world, everything fine, nothing out of time, and your rendition is fine. But behind the scenes, somebody fine. They scored a 6, but he put in a 9. Call a family friend, that is why. But he will start to deny. He seeks to control who sings. He seeks to control who wins. He seeks to change key and the tempo. My gosh, look, they killing Calypso. Listen, they love this one. I'm singing to the judges. I'm singing to my rivals. The Calypsonians on the benches that just cannot make it to the finals. They're using reputation to hold down the art form and pressing those who persist. But you know, that's the mark of the beast. The beast, the beast, the beast. Boom! Direct from Lapwet. You have that a big speaker right now. Oh yeah! Sai, we love you. It's thank you for tuning in and all my Oliver J family. Oh yeah! Lindsay George, the co-writer and composer of this one. Big up yourself. Dicey, I want to tell the people something, you know.
What you
You
gonna-
can come, but I want to tell them something.
Okay.
Next Saturday is the Calypso Elimination.
Yeah.
You get more than just data. You level up to a whole new digital life. Level up with deep music for your favorite local and international tracks. Level up with Sports Max and catch the top live sports action. Level up with Go Loud for radio stations and trending podcasts from Dominica. And level up with Playgo for the latest movies, TV series, and local shows. Enjoy a 7-day Prime bundle at only $32 with 49 gigabytes of dedicated data for premium access to your favorite app without touching your any use data. That's a total
We gotta go. Dance again. Change is a phenomenon. Comes with the rising sun. If you don't ride that wave's gonna ride all over you. And there's always another aspiring leader waiting to take over. And sooner or later, I see change coming for sure. When government think they're smarter than the unemployed young people round the corner. When government counterproductive of what their citizens are trying to achieve. When one set alone not rising and the other just scraping up a lead. It's nothing strange. Mama boy, be there. A ding-a-ling, 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 ding-a-ling. Dance again. Baba de, baba de. Dance again. When change declares its way, who can stand in its way? What once seems impossible now becomes inevitable. When school leaders can't find work and citizens are losing hope, people from outside begging for a better life. Then out of that darkness, there comes a light, a consciousness where people could now unite. Many can feel it, though they are afraid to say they're longing for the day. And from the silent brothers, I see joy. When young man and woman in their 20s don't know what it's like to earn a salary. When voters in their constituency losing their homes while leaders building. When in a land of soil and water, any government abandon agriculture. It's nothing strange. We gotta go. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much. Tell somebody every Friday, the Showdown Mass Camp virtual tent. You know, don't forget to put something in the cookie jar. For us, we love you. DJ Small Wagwan. Play something for them till it ends. We love you.
If you're on any top up vendor, put $20 Digicel top up for me. Right now it's tight for me to leave them.
You know you can do some of these transactions on your phone?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Go to my Digicel app. If you don't have it, download it. Here's the directions. Launch the app. Press top up. Enter your number. Press continue. Then you put in your amount. Press checkout. Then select the payment method. Debit or credit. Then press pay now. You're done. That's it.
Gaza, thank you. Boy, you sung it just like a radio ad.
Ha, no problem, bro. I hear that all the time. Top up, purchase plans, or send credit using the My Digicel app. Get it now from Google Play or Apple Store. Digicel.
Time to chill and the store chill. Choose a chill and the store chill. Chill with flavor, like orange and lemon lime. That's with bitters, yeah, yeah. We love the vibe. Refreshing every day, cool like island breeze. Forget your worries, come chill with me. And the store chill, and the store chill with flavor.
Distributed by Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brands.
Time to chill and the store choose a chill.
Beep disinfectant spray is certified by a U.S. EPA compliant lab to kill the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Beep disinfectant spray is now available in a convenient travel size can that travels everywhere with you. Beep for a happy, healthy home.
Distributed by Fine Foods. Tired of the hassle of searching for egg trays?
Yes, Wackers, what a wonderful night for Calypso and culture.
Very big night. It was a real intense, high quality, high energy first night here at the 9th edition of the MAS Camp Virtual Calypso tent.
Yes, really, and the production was good. You know, I mean, it just flowed, and the artists just was giving their best. Most of them just the part. You know, it looked really good, and I want to congratulate Frederica, Riley, and the rest of the MAS Camp management for a wonderful job. I also want to congratulate King Dice for handling both the production and the MCing. Really handling the business and hyping the vibes, ensuring that performers give their best, you know, even singing along with them and dancing along with them so that they bring their best. No recognizing that it's on social media and they need to do their best.
And of course, I'd like to thank you. You're a good company. I like your energy. I like your motivation as well. I like working with you.
Well, when you work with your mentor, I mean, a lot of people don't know that you was my boss at forestry. And I always admire you from since I was a little boy. You know, a man from the ghetto and what you made of yourself. So I'm always proud and admire you. You know, I enjoy working with you.
For saying that because you make me feel much older than I really am. But I'll take that.
Yeah.
And of course, Edgar, you know, I always admire you, respect your family, your wife, your people. I know your fella always aggressively and always educationally, intellectually sound. So I big you up. And I also like to say, of course, tonight there's the opening. Of course, we can come here next week, same time, same place. DBS is on. They'll be there with you. I want to say to people that listen tonight in the diaspora, we enjoy your presence. Those who were there, share the link, share it out. Let's get people on and see them tomorrow. Next week, of course, there's a startup term coming up, and it's the beginning of this season. And of course, if it has to be virtual, it will be virtual and it will be good.
Yes, well, I also want to thank the general sponsors, DG Cell. I also want to thank HHV Richards, Agents of Caribbean,
Motorpool, Carlton Phillip, and of course, Fine Foods Inc.
And Radix, and also Kimara Ito for the programming manager, which she did at the end, and for the manager, Cecil Joseph, wonderful work. And of course, don't forget our technical team. I mean, I cannot say much about the live, the quality of the live, international standard quality. So we're asking people to next time share the live and invite your friends to come and join on this live. As we try to do it with a difference, it's a new approach for us to be live, and we're doing our best, but we just want to thank everyone for a wonderful night, and we want to close and thank all our listeners both on Facebook as well as those listening on DBS, on their television, their radio, in their vehicles, wherever, to say good night and thank you very much and see you next week. DBS, #1 station, 50 years of DBS. Let's big up DBS. Thank you very much.
With Digicel Prime bundles, you get more than just data. You level up to a whole new digital life. Level up with deep music for your favorite local and international tracks. Level up with Sports Max and catch the top live sports action. Level up with Go Loud for radio stations and trending podcasts from Dominica. And level up with Playgo for the latest movies, TV series, and local shows. Enjoy a 7-day Prime bundle at only $32 with 49 gigabytes of dedicated data for premium access to your favorite app without touching your any use data. That's a total of 59 gigabytes. Activate a Prime bundle in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Yo, what's up?
Bro, If you're wrong any top up vendor, put $20 Digicel top up for me. Right now it's tight for me to leave them.
You know you can do some of these transactions on your phone?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Go to my Digicel app. If you don't have it, download it. Here's the directions. Launch the app. Press top up. Enter your number. Press continue. Then you put in your amount. Press checkout. Then select the payment method, debit or credit. Then press pay now. You're done. That's it.
Gaza, thank you. Boy, you sung it just like a radio ad.
Ha, no problem, bro. I hear that all the time. Top up, purchase plans, or send credit using the My Digicel app. Get it now from Google Play or Apple Store. Digicel.
Time to chill and the storage gel. Choose a chill and the storage gel. Chill with flavor, like orange and lemon lime. That's with bitters, yeah, yeah. We love the vibe. Refreshing every day, cool like island breeze. Forget your worries, come chill with me. And the storage chill, and the storage chill, chill with flavor.
Distributed by Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brands.
Time to chill and the storage gel. Choose a chill.
Beep disinfectant spray is certified by a U.S. EPA compliant lab to kill the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Beep disinfectant spray is now available in a convenient travel size can that travels everywhere with you. Beep for a happy, healthy home.
Distributed by Fine Foods. Tired of the hassle of searching for egg trays? Then look no further. Fine Foods Distribution now has pulp egg trays available for sale. Whether for commercial or residential use, we have 12 and 30 holder pulp egg trays for distribution. Ensure that you have a steady supply of pulp egg trays from Fine Foods Distribution. Call us on 617-6342 or order via click and collect. Fine Foods Distribution, your local agents for pulp egg trays.
Pli mayen to télécommunication à Dominique, Digicel classé en paquet nouveau offert. Digicel Prime Bundles. Pli mayen passé n'importe bité nous pouvons jamais baser messie à Dominique avec pli d'état. Nous pouvons jamais baser d'état comme ça. Pli musique sur D-Music. Pli sport live sur Sports Max. Pli film pour garder sur Plego. Avec Digicel Prime Bundles, c'est pli aisé pour expériencer ces bon temps avec Digicel avec plus d'état, messieurs, mesdames. Tapez 56 giga data, 56 gigs of data avec 11 semaines package avec Digicel. Mamma mia, j'en mané pour data. Avec mi data, ça c'est bon temps avec Digicel. Achetez à la My Digicel app, jodi la vite, ma pressé. Digicel, plus meilleur ensemble.
And the results for the best evaporated milk is in. Distinction evaporated milk is 100% pure milk. Distinction milk is a fantastic source of calcium, protein, an essential source of vitamins A and D and other nutrients. The great news is that Distinction milk has no added ingredients and no preservatives. Always fresh, always pure, always rich. Now available in 2 sizes. 170 grams and 410 grams. Distinction evaporated milk is perfect for the family to enjoy no matter how you choose to serve it. Distinction milk is always wholesome and always nutritious. For healthy bones and better immune system, choose Distinction evaporated milk. Distributed by Fine Foods and available island-wide.
Gagnez pour tous les jours dans Digicel Bip pour l'amour promotion. Download app Bip, BIP. Suivez canal Bip pour l'amour Dominique. Et puis pour pas dans toutes ces activités tous les jours et gagner. Ça c'est pas tout. Avec Digicel Prime Time Bundle. Et je lui message sans limite sur Bip. Et plus temps parler sous vidéo. Attention tout le monde à nous commencer à vivre. C'est Bip, monsieur nous tout cas Bip. Life is better with a Digicel Prime plan. Turn on your data to stay connected and entertained on the go. Don't stress about Wi-Fi access. Just enjoy more movies on Playgo, more sports on Sportsmax, more radio on Go Loud, and more music on D-Music. No surprise charges, only entertainment. Get a one-day Prime starter data plan for only $3 in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Hello, hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with BIP. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a bit. Download the app now for chat.
The range of Kin juices are 100% natural with no added sugar. Kin offers a range of refreshing juices which are enriched with vitamin C and no added preservatives. Delight yourself in one of Kin's nectars or treat your little ones with a Kinita box drink at a refreshingly low price today. Kin, the juice in our lives. Sold at major supermarkets island-wide. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc. Transform your meals with the superb quality that is found in Robert's products. Become a master baker with Velvo Crease shortening. Add a touch of love to your food with Sunflower Soft Luxury Spread. Perfect your bread with Glow Spread Margarine. Add Mellow Cream, the tastemaker flavor to all your gravies, soups, and stews. Robert's, for the love of cooking. Distributed by Fine Foods, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands found in Dominica.